All right, I'm gonna do a live video of fat bombs, and let's get started. All right, typically I use the 100% dark cocoa, but I found this one by Ghirardelli, so I'm gonna use this too. I think this one was the 100%. I had a little left over, so I like the Ghirardelli because it's usually very thin, so it melts fast and it's easy to break. So I don't have any real measurements, I just throw it together. So I'm going to break this up. I'm going to make quite a few because I'm on a sugar detox I'm doing myself, and I need these right now. So I don't just, I'm not completely cutting out sugar. What I should say is I'm cutting out all the junk, the coffees I would get on occasion and things like that, and I'm really trying to do maple syrup and this dark chocolate. Cutting out any other stuff, breads. Even if I enjoyed bread here, then I'm not eating it right now. Except my, I do have a couple like Ezekiel's and things. I might have a piece of that on occasion. I'm kind of just doing it my way, but it's working. So there, I put in, I don't know, maybe 4 squares of chocolate. And by squares, I mean they kind of look like that. So I'll put like 4 of those in. Maybe a little extra for good luck. Then I'll wrap this up for another round next time. And I found, preparing, I get everything out that I'm going to need. So here, I've got the dark chocolate squares. I use organic coconut oil in these. I have coconut manna, which can be found at Wegmans. And then I have pumpkin seeds ready. These are sprouted, go raw. I get them at Wegmans. This is just the Once Again almond butter, crunchy. I like creamy butter, and I usually like organic, but it's sweetened, and I think there's only 1 gram of sugar. Yep, so we're good. And then maple syrup I put in them. So what I'm going to do first is melt the chocolate, just a little bit. Slide these out of the way. Get the chocolate started first. So I'll put it on for like 40 seconds and see what I get. I have out my silicone square tray. I like these because they're a little shallow, so they're perfect. I also found this one at Target. I think it's for ice cubes, but I did make them once in this, and they come out really cool, and it's fantastic little tray. So I'll only use probably 4 of this and maybe 5 or 6 of these. That's about how many I make. All right, 40 seconds, almost done, and then I'm gonna add the coconut oil because I find the coconut oil really helps the chocolate to melt. Let's see if I had another one of those. I grabbed the wrong one. I do have an extra jar of that, which is good. I always keep a little extra on hand. I did buy a lot of things when COVID was here. I made sure I had extra stuff on hand because we didn't know what was going on. So then I'm going to use a regular spoon to get that out. So then I'll just take a, big scoop of coconut oil here. Maybe a little bit more. I just eye it up. Depends how I want them. So probably a big old heaping tablespoon of that. Okay. And the chocolate's already melting, which is really good. Okay. It doesn't take long to melt these thin chocolate pieces. So I'm gonna put that back in. I did 40 seconds. I'm gonna do 30 this time. Actually, this is just coconut oil. You can eat that, right? You can eat all that. All right, let's see. And you can put anything you want in them. I do pumpkin seeds. I keep chia seeds always here. I put them away. I have sunflower seeds. You can use peanut butter, almond butter, any kind of butter you want. Nut butters, peanut butters, anything you want. So this is really melted up. See, when the oil, when the coconut oil gets hot, it melts the chocolate even more because it gets hot fast. That's why I always do the chocolate first for a few, 30, 40 seconds, whatever, because the oil gets hot quick. Yeah, just mix that up. And I learned the hard way last time I made these that I didn't mix everything really thoroughly. So I had a couple of the fat bombs almost fall apart. They had the maple syrup was in them, and it wasn't thoroughly mixed. So I had a couple runny ones, which they were still good. They were good. All right. So this is pretty good. There's a couple chunks in there. So I'm just going to do 20 more seconds just to get those last chunks heated up. Like I said, mixing it up pretty thorough. I love Billie Eilish. I call it Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish. I don't know, her name is crazy, but I love her music. Don't want to get chocolate all over my nice white shirt, do I now? Oh yeah, much better. So it's very, you know, it's almost liquefied here. So I have the coconut oil. I can put that away. That's in. Voila. And then, oh, the coconut manna. I should have put that in first too. That's okay. That's okay. I use a knife. And I just dig the knife into the jar to loosen up the manna in here. It is a little tough to break up. It's not that bad. And then literally I just dump it. I don't know. Whatever we get. Like I said, I just eye it up. And this I find at Wegmans. I think I did order some online at one point. Amazon. So I'd say there's probably a good old heaping tablespoon of that. Coconut manna. What is that? Yeah, Nutivia. I use a lot of Nutivia products myself. It's organic. Yes, organic superfood. It really tastes so good. I love that. So this should mix up here. Yeah, I should have put this in with it. So I typically do the chocolate first. Maybe the chocolate and the coconut manna first. You can heat up for like 40 seconds. And then add the oil and do it for like another 40. Depending on what you got there. I got everything. Then we'll do some almond butter. Big ol'. Oh, you know when you make a mess? Just throw that in there. I just clean the counter. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Very messy. We're very messy today. We'll mix that up really well. Just mix it slow. This will make a mess. And that almond butter is melting just with how hot the chocolate and stuff is. And it's very, I don't know if you can see, it's very liquidy. That's what you want. Get them all mixed up together. What a mess I made over here. You with me. I have a little OCD. I like it clean. It's okay. Then I'm going to put a little maple syrup. So I'll just add a little maple syrup. Just like that. I don't know. Just pour. Freehand it. And you'll know, they come out, I mean, they aren't a real sweet treat. Little maple syrup helps. The almond butter helps. But I love them. So you know, adjust to where you might think you might need. And everyone will be different depending on what you like. So I've got everything in there now that I need. It's mixed up very well. Let's give it a couple more stirs here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do these really cool shape ones first. Could be a nightmare. These ones came out so neat. So you can purchase any kind. Like I said, this one I got at Target, this little tan one. And the purple one I ordered on Amazon. Silicone tray, little candy making. I got 4 of those, and I'll do the rest squares. And I'm not going to do them too thick. I don't like them real thick. Sometimes I'll have these at night. I'll have 1 or 2 with a cup of tea, or anytime I really need one. Sometimes if I'm running out in the morning, I might grab a fat bomb or 2, because they're full of good fat, which helps, you know, fuel our body. As long as you're getting, you know, good organic products or better quality product, then you're going to be okay. So I think I'll make 1 more. Even if it comes out thin, that'll be okay. You can see this points. Make sure you see all this. I'm going to lick that later. So now we have the tray. I'm going to leave these ones plain, so I'm not going to put anything in them. These ones, though. Oh my god. How cold is this, my son? Holy crap. Whew. Alright, and then I'm going to take some pumpkin seeds. And I'm just going to sprinkle them on. Right? A couple of those. Especially the one that's really thin. There's one that I just had a little bit of chocolate in, so I'll just put pumpkin seeds in that. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of almond butter, and I'm going to put it, oh God, I'm going to put it in a couple of these. So that when you bite into them, you have peanut butter in the center, and they come out so good. Almond butter, I should say. I'm making a big mess today, but that's okay. It's fun. So that's what I've got. So they come out like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just take my little spatula, and I'll just make sure that they get the butter is in the chocolate, so that it'll form right. Just like that. And this is the pumpkin seed ones I leave. Leave them just like that. So we got 4 plain ones, 8 squares, maybe less than 8, but that's okay. And that's it. I will put these in the fridge and leave them set, 2 hours or so at least, especially these. They're a little thicker, so let them sit for a while. And these are thicker too, actually. And then they pop right out easily, and then I just store them in a glass dish with a lid, container, and enjoy them as I like. And that's it. I mean, it's super easy, great snack to have on hand. And like I said, they're a good, healthy. Everything is high quality food. All right, have a good day.